Children with disabilities have very rare opportunities to participate in community activities because of their special challenges. What the Penguin Project does is create an environment where they're given that opportunity to participate in community theater. This is not only a fun recreational experience, but we've learned that it can also have therapeutic benefits. What the theatrical experience teaches children is how to work together, how to follow directions, and how to remain focused on a specific task. These particular characteristics will have benefit in the classroom because children are now able to communicate more effectively, be more assertive, and stay focused on the tasks at hand within the classroom. Well, penguins seem to be a perfect figurehead for our young artists with disabilities because, like them, penguins are very curious and playful, and yet they are actually disabled. They are disabled birds who are unable to fly. But instead of flying, they toboggan, they swim, they waddle, and they are able to negotiate their environment in different ways. And so, like our penguins, they've adapted to their surroundings. Theater is my own personal passion. I've had an active interest in theater since I was young. I've participated in community theater as a performer. I've also directed children in community theater as well as adults in community theater. And from that experience, I learned that there's a lot that you can benefit from. And since it was my own personal passion and seemed to have some therapeutic value, it seemed a natural movement to involve children with disabilities in theatrical experiences. Every child is matched with what we call a peer mentor. The mentors are children their own age without disabilities. They have volunteered to work with our artists with disabilities side by side for 3 months, learning all of their lines, all of their blocking, all of their songs. They are on stage, but they're not in the front. They are behind in the shadows. What's incredible is that every year we've done this, we've actually had more mentors than we've had young artists. We have so many children who have responded to the call to be part of this. I think the best experience I had was one day after rehearsal. I walked out and I saw groups of individuals. I saw groups of parents sitting together talking. I saw 2 groups of children just hanging out. What was interesting is that these were not groups of artists that were together, groups of mentors that were together. They were mixed groups of children together by age. Some young children, some older children, just hanging out, talking. It gives mentors an opportunity to see their disabled peers who have challenges not as individuals who are different, but as individuals who are the same, have the same hopes and dreams, have the same interests, and they're all working together toward a common goal. We had a young man who came to us and for rehearsals spent the vast majority of the time in the closet. By the time we were finished, this young man had to be pulled off stage because he just loved being in front of the audience, loved interacting. We had another child who was never able to stand up on his own. He could stand and he could walk with assistance, but he could never get himself off the ground on his own. In the middle of one of the performances, he did this. In the middle of a number, on his own, without assistance from his mentor, he stood up and walked to his next place. What was really very surprising was that these children really responded exceptionally well to responsibilities that were given to them. They were extremely well behaved on stage and off stage, and they were entrusted with $1,000 body mics. These are mics that we use professionally to be able to amplify sound. The children had to line up for them, wait their turn, make sure that they were tested properly, and most importantly, keep their hands off them, all of which they did flawlessly. The Penguin Project Foundation was organized to assist communities in creating and expanding opportunities for children with disabilities to participate in community theater. I think in order for this to be replicated elsewhere, most importantly, there needs to be a space. There has to be a theater that says, we will dedicate ourselves to providing the time and space for the Penguin Project to operate within our environment. This should be a place that has a professional quality stage, complete with an opportunity to bring sets on, bring sets off, a microphone system that will help amplify the children's voices. Many of them do have speech difficulties, and unless their voices are enhanced, a lot of what they're saying is lost. Most importantly are the people. You need to have people who know how to bring the best out of performers, to allow the performers to really do what they do on stage and be seen in the best possible light.
Well, you got trouble, my friend. Right here, say trouble right here in River City. Why, sure, I'm a big player. Certainly mighty proud to say, I'm always mighty proud to say it.
Using what we've learned from our local Penguin project, we basically want to take this on the road and assist other places that have a theater and personnel in creating their own Penguin projects. Ideally, we hope to create an entire network of Penguin projects and expand what we have found to be of tremendous benefit to children, parents, and communities throughout the country.